class of the solid state, in which we will discuss the unit cell and crystal lattice. A solid consists of constituent particles in which constituent particles are closely packed in three-dimensional space, which looks like a lattice, so it is known as crystal lattice, in which the small portion of the crystal lattice which is regularly repeated in such a way that it forms the crystal lattice is known as unit cell. For example, suppose a crystal lattice which can be picturized as it is a type of crystal lattice in which this is the unit cell. This is the unit cell where constituent particles are located in such positions. In such position, it is the unit cell which is regularly repeated to form three-dimensional crystal lattice. So, it is considered as the unit cell and it is the crystal lattice of a solid. Now, we classify the unit cell. Unit cell has been classified into mainly two types, say primitive type of unit cell, primitive type, and second one is centered unit cell. Centered unit cell. Centered unit cell has been further classified into following three types. One of them is body centered. Second one is face centered, and third one is end centered unit cell. These are the type of unit cell. In primitive type of unit cell, constituent particles are located only at each corner of the unit cell. Since one corner of a unit cell is participated with 8 other adjacent position of the constituent particles. So, one of the constituent particles contributes to a particular unit cell is 1 by 8. So, total contribution will become 1 by 8 into 8, that is 1. Although it looks like there are 8 constituent particles, however, total contribution of the constituent particles is only 1, because one particle which is located at the center corner of the constituent particle which contributes only 1 by 8. Since there are 8 particles, so total contribution of the constituent particle is 1 by 8 into 8. Now, we discuss the centered unit cells. In centered unit cell, constituent particles are located at each corner of the unit cell as well as other position of the unit cell also. For example, in body centered, constituent particles are located at each corner of the unit cell, as well as center of the whole unit cell. In this case, the constituent particles which is located at each corner which contributes 1 by 8 into 8, that is 1, and the particles which is located at the body position of the unit cell which completely contributes to this unit cell. So, contribution will become 1, that is total contribution will become 1 plus 1, that is 2. Now, in the case of face centered unit cell may be diagrammatically shown as constituent particles are located at each corner of the unit cell as well as center of each face. Since in a particular unit cell there are 6 faces and each face contributes to adjacent unit cell, so the particles which is located at the center of the face which contributes only 1 by 2, and there are 6 faces. So, the contribution from the center of the face is 1 by 2 into 6, that is 3, and the contribution from the 8 corner of the constituent particles is 1 by 8 into 8. So, contribution will become 1. that is total contribution will become 3 plus 1, that is 4. Now in the case of end-centered unit cell, in the end-centered unit cell in which constituent particles are located at each corner of the unit cell as well as two opposite end of the unit cell. So total contribution will become from the corner 1 by 8 into 8 is 1, and two opposite faces, that is 1 by 2 into 2, so 1. So total contribution will become 1 plus 1, that is 2. Thank you.